I want you to imagine that your brain is a set of gears, each ready to navigate different types of terrain. Our world consists of two sets of gears that are present in the minds near us. We have the rusty gears, the ones that haven't been oiled recently, the ones that have been stuck on the same chain, delivering the same message over and over again. This set of gears represents many people in our society who are addicted to the old-fashioned sociopolitical thoughts. The second set of gears is the shining silver gears, in perfect healthy condition, that revolve around a different chain. They do not carry around the same ideas and are inclusive to new opinions and discoveries. This set of gears represents the impressionable youth in our society who are exposed to new ideas each and every day. Similarly, in our world, different strata and groups of people are present who come from all walks of life. Young, old, rich, and poor. The most important and significant component of our society is the young generation. If we were to analyze the roles and duties in our society, we can say that youth are the backbone. They have a decisive role and can change the future with their courageous behavior. However, the next generation can also be easily exposed to positive or negative influences that can impact their image and their actions. A very influential group for teens is musicians. An artist, an idol, a star is a godlike figure, and a large portion of its following, its fandom, a religion. Many youth are drawn towards fandoms where they find security and devote themselves towards the artist, blindly accepting the messages passed on by their idol. By connecting with their fans through their music, singers become an ideal figure to look up towards. After all, once you have a fan's heart, you have their loyalty. Musicians and performers have long been considered a negative influence on young people. The impact of celebrity culture on society, especially on young people, is constantly under scrutiny. Are today's youth obsessed with musicians? Is this detrimental to our society? Can musicians ever have a positive influence on young people? These are complex and plural questions to which there are few, if any, concrete answers. Rather than eliminating music and pop culture from the classroom, is it possible to use this phenomenon in a productive and constructive manner, allowing young people to make a better sense of the world they're growing up in? You may be wondering, how is that even possible? And why do youth feel such a deep connection towards these people and stay loyal and invested? And where I, Diya Tomar, fits into this equation. It was a chilly December afternoon in grade 6. I had just completed my math assignment, so I decided to spend my coveted free time on YouTube. To my surprise, a music video from a Korean boy band popped up in my recommendation feed. Now, at the age of 11, I had no clue or prior knowledge about K-pop. However, I was enticed by the flashy jackets and the tall figures gracing the video cover. My curious young mind was drawn towards the video, and naturally, I clicked on it. It only took a 3-minute video, and I was hooked. It amazed me that these Korean groups could sing, rap, and dance in such synchronization. This discovery into Korean pop music introduced me to the Korean boy band BTS. I was immediately attracted to BTS for the same reasons: catchy music, amazing dance moves, and the high production value. I was fortunate enough that I even got to attend a BTS concert last year. The more invested I got about the group, the more entranced I was by them. There was something different about BTS, something that set them apart from others. Little did I know that they would become my favorite artists to this day. In order to establish a huge following, an artist must release music that resonates with their audience. However, the music quality is not the sole reasoning behind a musician's popularity. Popularity goes beyond the borders of music and stretches towards artist-fan connectivity. A huge reason why teens like myself deviate towards musicians rather than, per se, politicians is because musicians reach out to their crowd on a personal level. They listen to their fans, and they maintain a strong relationship with their following. And artists like BTS are well connected with their fan base. BTS is always working hard and releasing new things for us. There has never been a moment where we don't know what's happening. They also never forget to thank their fans. They thank their fans for being with them and for giving them support. They don't relish in fame. They don't flaunt their money. They don't make fun of people in a lower social status than them. They are humble, and they remember how they got there. They're polite to everyone, and it's quite refreshing to see. Their connectivity with their fans is a huge reason why their fans feel like BTS, and the fandom is like a second family. However, one of the biggest reasons why fans like myself connect to BTS is because they touch topics no one ever touches. We see BTS singing about social problems, economical problems, and political problems. They've sung about finding your own dreams and chasing after them, and about defying your own parents for good or for bad reasons. They go into deep waters no one ever dares to. BTS are representing the Love Yourself campaign for UNICEF, and they recently spoke at the UN's new initiative, Generation Unlimited. They constantly talk about self-improvement and betterment, advocating healthy relationships with yourself and others through their recent album. Their songs reflect issues that are prevalent to us and issues that matter to us, such as mental health, education, and discrimination. Think about how massively powerful artists such as One Direction or the Beatles were towards their audience. Artists like BTS are offering youth a community where they have a safe space to express themselves, and this process has been proven to work, as hundreds of thousands of fans have voiced their stories online, talking about problems such as anxiety and depression, and how BTS's music, their message, has impacted their lives and has helped them through rough times. Social media has proven itself to be ridiculously powerful, for good or for bad reasons, and whoever's at the top, the one with the most power, may dictate the way millions of people decide to pursue their interests. Just think about how massively powerful artists such as Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, or Katy Perry were for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 US presidential elections. It's an undeniable power, no matter how deserving or undeserving people may think it is. I've seen countless of unprompted, fan-driven charity projects done in the name of BTS. BTS has also been granted a position on Time Magazine's most influential people on the internet, along with the most tweet engagements on Twitter. BTS is up there because they worked hard and they love what they do. And their fans feel that love so strongly that they willingly give them the throne because they know that BTS deserves to have it. And their fans feel like they deserve to have them. It's a little idealistic, but I truly believe that BTS has the power to make a difference in our world, if even a little bit. I like BTS because they give me hope. I like BTS because they make me feel valued. They teach me that I need to love myself, speak myself, and stay true to who I am. I like BTS because, more than anything, they make me believe in their power for good. Art is always a reflection of an issue in our society. It helps to color our world, to process our feelings. It makes us feel like we matter in this world, that other people share our gifts, our struggles, and our triumphs. It brings peace. It stimulates us. It makes us feel sentimental, and it makes us hopeful for the future. It's an alternate language that permeates species, culture, religion, and race. It's a different medium of communication. It is a reason why music is and will continue to weigh heavily on which gears our society turns on. From events such as the swinging 60s, we could see how powerful music was at the time. Music allowed citizens to reign free from the oppressive government hovering them. Not only did musicians create music that was enjoyable, but they provided a new group of people for the citizens to look up towards and to support. Youth do not have the right to vote. However, they have the right to choose who to follow. Many fans are attracted to their favorite artists because everything about their favorite artist is amazing in their eyes, as a fan is the one who sets certain preferences and their favorite artist meets those expectations. If each artist or each group represented a different party or a different government, we as a youth are given an opportunity to choose someone who ends up becoming a pivotal character in our decision-making. Now that we're growing up in a generation of idols with massive followings who have the potential to be equally as influential, this opens a new terrain to travel and a new opportunity for change. Unfortunately, to this day, our society combats racism, sexism, and homophobia. We combat global warming, terrorism, drug abuse, abortion, ageism, child abuse, bullying, corruption, crime, environmental degradation, human trafficking, rape, and poverty. If we don't properly highlight these massive problems and roadblocks that our society is facing today, then we aren't properly preparing the next generation, which will be exposed to all of these devastating circumstances. Through the lenses provided by BTS, converting social media into a positive platform has been proven to be possible. The movement that they're having on people and on the world is unparalleled. It is time that we take hold of the platforms that exist and use them to create a positive space by getting those gears turning and thinking about ways to find solutions. If the movement of advertising change through artists is implemented, it opens a new terrain to travel, and it opens a new promising future where people are accepting of other cultures and religions. A future where artists take note of their love for their fans and their utilization of their platform and implement messages using their social media presence. To use their voice to make the world a better place. One song at a time. Thank you.